Ani, hello, my name is Loretta Schuster, and the spirit name given to me is Zhaawashkwaa-Giizhigong-Biish-Kwe, which means Blue Sky Water Woman. I'm Turtle Clan, and I have ties to Mille Lacs First Nation in Northwestern Ontario through my biological mother, grandparents, and great-grandparents. I'm Anishinaabe, a traditional craft artist, and a medicine gardener, and I'm also the founder of Miskwadesi Studio right here at Central Library in Richmond Hill. I'm an intergenerational survivor of the 60s scoop, and my own experience growing up as an urban Indigenous adoptee led me to want to create the spaces that were unavailable to me in my hometown. Today we will be talking about cedar, also known as giizhik in Anishinaabemowin. Cedar is a powerful medicine for protection and cleansing. When burned as a smudge, it helps purify the mind, body, and spirit. Many people drink cedar tea as a healing drink. It's rich in vitamin C, and its steam is especially soothing when you have a cold. As a child, before I started going to ceremony, I always thought of cedar as a Christmas thing. It was the wreath on the door. It was just like a holiday greenery that you bought in December and discarded after. But over the years, I've learned more and more about cedar and just how powerful it is and how I use it in my life. Many years ago, I moved to Northwestern Ontario in the Dryden-Kenora area, and I had the chance to reconnect with some of my biological family. And one thing that I was taught up there was to tie small bunches of cedar over my doors and windows for protection. And I've done that ever since, no matter where I've lived. I feel like I can always connect with her, no matter where I am in my house now. So cedar sits in the northern doorway of the medicine wheel. North is the direction of rest, of winter, of our elders, and of wisdom. And I always think about seeing those beautiful cedar trees standing strong and protective in the winter time. So here I have some cedar that I gathered this morning, and there's different ways to prepare cedar depending on how you will use it. If you're making a bundle to hang, you want to gently strip off all the top pieces. Then you want to hang it in a cool, dry area for about a week or two until they're about firm to the touch, and they'll be crumbly when they're fully dry. I was always taught that the most important protocol with cedar is respect. We never waste it, we never overharvest, and when we harvest cedar, we want to be mindful to only take new growth pieces and never harvest pieces that are bigger than our hand. And we never want to take full branches if possible. We want to avoid picking too much from the same tree so that it has the strength to rejuvenate itself for the next year. Like with all plants, it's about building a relationship with them, speaking to them, asking for permission. Put your tobacco down in gratitude. These plants give us so much, and it's our responsibility to show them love. So I'm pretty new to growing cedar because I've always been able to gather it in the wild. And then a few years ago, I had the opportunity to plant some cedar trees in our backyard. And it has been such a gift to watch them grow and be so close to them. It was me and my niece who planted them, watered them, spoke to them. And it's so special to show little ones the power of communication with the plant beings because they really get it. And now those cedar trees have doubled in size, just like my little niece. And it's such a blessing to watch cedar's resilience. Even in the coldest winters and the heaviest snowfalls, they're always standing tall and green. So there's different ways of preparing cedar depending on how you're going to use it. This is a jar of dried cedar. I like to dry cedar for smudging because it burns a little better. And when you're creating a bundle for tying up, and drying, you want to pick off the top pieces to create a nice little clean stem. Lay them flat on top of each other. And when you make a bundle, you want to make sure that there's no dead pieces, there's no pieces that look a little wonky. And when you do this, you're showing respect to the offering, you're showing respect to the plant, and you want to put all of your prayers into this action. And so once you have a nice little bundle like that, you can use your red cotton string or ribbon and tie it. I like to tie one and then flip it, tie it again, flip it again, and then tie it in the back. And if you have enough string left over, you can make a little loop so that you can tie it and hang it. I'm going to snip off the top parts so it's nice and clean. And then that is my little bundle. So when you're making cedar tea, you want to start with your fresh cedar and clean up any parts that are dried up or look like they've been eaten by bugs. This is a really good one. You want to just start by making it smaller. And I like to put all my prayers into this process. Every little break, say chimiigwech, 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 chimiigwech for this beautiful tea we're about to have. And you might start a separate pile for any parts that look like they're dried up or they've been eaten. And those ones you're going to put in your compost or put back into the earth.